this started.
What is so funny, bro? What is hilarious, bro? You crazy, right?
No, I really was like, all right, I forgot how to start this. All right. Okay, boom. All right, bam. What? All right. All right. Okay. Let me try. Yeah. All right. Let's try this again. All right. Hold on. Maybe I should start like from the waves and like back up.
Yo, shut up.
Be like, hold on.
Start the damn podcast,
Be like,
bro.
hold on. Welcome to another episode. Hold on, can I try that? Hold on. And welcome to another episode of the Why Are We Here podcast. It's your host, Father Mike, and your other host, AyeeXay, coming at you live from Zoom. How are you doing, AyeeXay?
Yo, like you were doing, bro. I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling blessed, man. Yeah, man, feeling blessed, man. You obviously know what we accomplished over the weekend, so you know, feeling real good about that.
Man, I don't think it's hit me yet. I'm not gonna lie. It's I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna hit until we get our diploma in the mail and like we actually get like our first like jobs in our field. It's like, oh, like, yeah, we really transitioned from that to this. You feel me?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking more like I wasn't going, like it wasn't gonna hit me until like I'm probably like at a 7-Eleven buying like a bag of taquitos, and then like maybe he says something like, "Yeah, bro, that joint gonna come out to like or whatever the joint is, 1867." I'll be like, "Yeah, bro," and then I'm gonna just gas, and I'll be like, "Damn." I'm gonna just start crying at the 7-Eleven. Like it's gonna be gonna have soggy taquitos. Might need a drink after that whole time, replenish my, you know what I mean?
Something is truly wrong with you.
I feel like it's just gonna hit me like this so randomly. Like,
For the people that don't know, 1867 is when our school was established. Um, so for him saying that is just crazy. But basically, this is a special episode of Why We Here podcast, people. This episode, as we're explaining it, we just graduated from the illustrious Morgan State University. Clap, 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 clap.
yes,
Hence,
sir, yes,
I'm
sir.
a dropout shirt, but I'm not a dropout. I'm a graduate, proud graduate, first male graduate in my family. So I will say that I am deeply, I am happy about that.
Yeah,
I
clap,
am
clap for that.
I take that as a trophy to be the first male graduate in my family. I take that as a good way to, be a stepping stool out of middle class and poverty for my family. But that's something we're gonna get into totally later on and stuff like that. I ain't gonna get mushy yet. But for this special, basically, like, we're gonna break down like our journey and our, you know, I'm trying to be smart. I'm trying to use a college word. You know what I mean?
I
I'm
get what
trying
you're
to
saying.
use the word that I paid for.
The path down the curriculum. You know what I'm saying?
Our matriculation.
Matriculate. I know it's something like curricular or something like that.
Yeah, the matriculation through the journeys of the stepping stools, of the stepping stones of college.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't make sense.
At
But
all.
we basically gonna just run through it all, and then also just share our experiences and like maybe give hope and maybe give motivation to maybe somebody younger that may be watching that maybe wanted to go to college or stuff like that, and also just thinking about the stereotypes and stigmas that comes for people that look like us and that
Mm-hmm.
they wouldn't expect people like us to graduate from school. On top of that, we graduated from one of the top HBCUs in the country, you know? So that's something great in itself right there. But, before we get into it and everything like that, it's like we want to give that motivation to people and want to show them like if everybody knows the Why Are We Here podcast, it's like we call it the Why Are We Here podcast because we want you to think why are we here, and there's always a message behind it. Even though we are two, no, not two. We're three funny gentlemen. Is that we still have a message by everything that we say. So is that's just the goal at the end of the day. But starting it off, I guess we're gonna start freshman year. So I'll hand it over to Mike. What was the journey and what is like the key points of that freshman year?
Man, freshman year, not gonna lie, I don't know. I kind of came a bit underprepared. Not gonna hold you. Um, just from things I was hearing, before coming. I know that I remember my sister had told me like because we had to do this thing called access orientation, where it was like we stayed. What was it? 3 days, 5 days, something like that.
Access orientation was, I think it was, how long was access orientation? Because you got to remember, access orientation also played into freshman week.
Exactly, and that I didn't know. That one I was thinking because she was like when she did her access orientation that she just stayed for however many days and she left and then she came back to a different room. But for us, since we was the last orientation, it just went right into freshman week. So I'm over here only packing for 3 days, thinking I'm about to switch out of this room, go into a different one. Whole time I'm me and my roommate. He's like, "Yeah, bro, you here for good." I'm like, "Right, right, right, right." You feel me? You know what I mean? Just whatever. But it was a nice start. Nice start freshman year. Uh, it was lit. It was probably the most lit year. I'm not even gonna hold you. I think that year was I was coming back from California. Like even though I am, from the DMV area, like just coming back from a whole different culture back to here, it's still gonna be a bit of a shock, and especially because it's in Baltimore. So I really wasn't, frequent. I didn't frequent in Baltimore at all growing up. I was mainly in PG, but it was lit. Like just seeing a whole bunch of different people from all over, from Chicago, from California, from Atlanta, from New York. You know what I mean? It was just a whole bunch of different energies from Jersey, just different gumbo, just actually stirring up. I think my favorite part was probably the big friend group that we had to start off. And that's actually one tip that I even tell people that's like going to college. Yeah, your friend group's not gonna last. I'm just gonna tell you now, your friend group is probably not. You're probably gonna dwindle down to about a good two, three people left, and like the rest are just gonna go into their own two or three people left in their own sections. Like y'all still all gonna be cool, but y'all not gonna be friends. So all the people that you meet your freshman year, just have fun with them, man, because they probably, yeah, you're probably not gonna be friends with them. So I would just say that, like,
And a lot of
it's
things
like,
can happen from people dropping out to people having financial things. Like
mhm,
it's like one morning you could wake up and that person that you was going to the refac with, you was going to the cafeteria with, they probably left. Or like, they could just be up and going one day. So it's just like
mhm.
it's a lot of it's constant change.
Yeah, constant change. It's definitely a constant change. It's like you really have to be on your feet, and also just because nobody there to help you for real. Like even from the jump, even coming in, like yeah, I had like people's help because I knew people that went to Morgan. But still, it's like at the end of the day, you still got to go to your own classes. You still got to register for your classes. You still got to, what I mean, make your meal plan. You still got to sort all these things out on your own. And if you just don't got the drive to do it, like you kind of just came to college to have fun, more likely you're gonna drop out. Like more than likely you're just gonna have to find exactly. You're just gonna have to find something
You
else
want to hit
that
the Kanye? You want to do the
yeah you
Kanye?
you just gonna have to find something else for you because you're probably gonna drop out and cry your tears out to your mom.
But
But
also though, I would say that sometimes it don't even be just the partying now make a person drop out. Sometimes the work is not what you expected.
oh, most deaf.
It's
It's
not
like
what you expected.
at all because it kind of depends on where you come in though.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that because like you always have the placement. testing and stuff like that, so they see what classes you get put into. But yeah,
Mhm.
that joint is definitely not for play in some classes. Like, I think who's this, Jordan?
Yeah.
But, yeah, some of them classes are just not for play at all. Like, you just gotta actually study. I think college was probably the first time in a while that I actually studied like for class. Like it didn't like I actually had to like focus in on certain classes like bio and all that. We're gonna get to that. That's sophomore year. But
Mhm.
freshman year overall, real lit, probably the most lit time. We had the $5 hot boxes. The $5 hot box. Ooh. You still remember the first time we went to one?
I remember the first time we went to a $5 hot box. It was police everywhere. This is the first time I okay, now I'm from Piscataway, New Jersey, and we are known for a lot of parties that get shut down. And like we known for cops raiding and like running through and all that stuff. But this was literally the first time I ever seen niggas go to the extreme when the cops came. Literally 1 minute we was in the middle of a living room. It was hot, it was drinks, it was shit just going on. And then I heard, yo, 12 here, and you see niggas jumping off the roof. You see niggas jumping out of a window, bitches is screaming. I'm just like, all right. I've been in a situation like that. If you went to high school with me, you know me as Young Muddy. You know what happened in that situation when the cops raided that party. But this was something
Yeah.
totally different. That like this was just I've never seen grown ass men jump off a roof and jump through a window. I don't even know how they even got through the window to land clean. But grown ass men jumping off a roof in the window, it was just like, okay, all right, you niggas is different. But I love the energy. I love it. But you niggas is different.
Like off the roof though?
Yeah.
The funny thing is, well, first off, coming into that hot box, bro, we was just as soon as you open the door, bro, I came in, fog, straight in my eyes. Y'all ain't have glasses, so y'all didn't really have to go through this. As soon as I stepped in, like one step in, fog. I'm like, damn, I couldn't see anything, bro. I'm walking around, I'm trying
It
to
was
wipe,
Sierra Mist in there.
bro. I'm trying to wipe my glasses off like window wipers. I'm trying to step up. I stepped up like a couple steps upstairs, so like I could just get above, like just the heat of the people. But then I forgot like heat rises, so like it just got even hotter. I don't know why I was thinking that,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, bro. Everybody was jumping out the windows. Everybody was jumping off the roof. And the funny thing is, me, you, and bro, we literally just walked out the front door. Like
Yeah, yeah.
we
We were
li-
the last people in the house that just walked out smoothly.
we literally everybody said 12, 12. I'm like, I'm just looking around and everybody just running out. And then you just see 12 just walk in. You just like, well, guess that's it. Like we just walked there, like, all right. All right, man. We'll see y'all later, man. Y'all take care.
No. Now, do you remember that party when we first ever went to Marble and we got
Bruh. First off, nah, we need to talk about that. Nah, son. How did we even? Whose party was it? I don't even. It don't even matter. But it was some dude's party.
it was an upperclassman. I know that for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely
It was an
upperclassmen
upperclassman's
party
birthday party.
because they was at Marvel, and that's the upperclassmen joint. But yeah, bro, that joint was hilarious. I think I really remember that night just because. Well, really for two reasons. No, for three reasons. The 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 first reason was because of the two Johns, and you know which two Johns I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's two Johns. Bruh, it was like literally no one in the party was trying to dance with them Jones, bruh. And I really
Yeah.
was crying because it was like they was in the middle of the dance floor, like going off. And you just see niggas just surrounded with cups in their hands and looking at them in disgust. Like, what's up with y'all?
A good mutual friend of ours hit a side step. And as he hit that side step, I knew I was like, yeah, we need to pack this up. Um,
Yo,
do
nah,
you remember
what
the
you said? Remember the what?
rant where Shorty was like, if you're not gonna dance, just get
Bro,
out.
that was number two. That was the number two. Because bro really went all after everybody was just looking around because we just see that the two Johns over here, nobody trying to dance with them. They was trying to dance with my man's. My man's literally said, whoop, hit the Ray Lewis on him, had to get out the way with it. All the Johns were like just being kind of wallflowers, especially niggas. And bro was just getting tired of it. He was like, "Hey, bro, whole time, like he just made an announcement in the middle of the party, like no music stopping, nothing." He was like, "Nah, bro, whole time, yo, if you not dancing, if you ain't dancing on the fence, bro, you gotta get the fuck out right now."
Yeah. And I understand why, even though I was going to be one of the people that was kicked out. Like, I
Mhm.
understand why, because there was just so many people, and niggas was
Yeah,
just on top of each other. Like, just
just
have
standing.
this is before coronavirus. So you got like 800 niggas on top of each other in a 2-bedroom apartment. It can't be possible, bro. It
Bruh.
shouldn't be possible.
It shouldn't have been possible, bro. That joint was really crazy. But the funny thing was just like, yo, who really asked, bro? Now I
Yeah, I don't know
remember
how
though
you became a spokesperson. I don't know.
the whole time, bro. But I was like, I'm not about to be the one getting kicked out. As soon as you said that, I was like, yeah. I said, yeah. Y'all gotta move,
Yo,
bro.
yeah, you definitely did. You agreed. You like, yeah. The niggas was like, okay,
Nah,
all
because I
right.
knew I was dancing. I knew I was moving around and stuff. I'm
Oh,
mingling. I was like, yeah, bro, y'all gotta get out of here, man. Whole time I had to
this
dap him up.
this
I
is
said, yeah, bro.
that time is the peak of
Mm.
Happy Mike, the peak of
Nah,
Father Mike's alter ego.
I don't think that was a peak of Happy Mike. Well, freshman year was the peak of Happy Mike.
Freshman year was the peak of Happy
Yeah,
Mike.
overall,
But
but I don't think that party was.
that party wasn't. No, no, it's another party, but we're gonna get to that later.
Actually,
We'll get to
nah, it was because that's how I met other shawty.
that.
That's how I
Wait,
met him.
are you talking about the party where I thought I was gonna get robbed, or are you
No,
talking about
it
another?
was that same party. It was the same party at the Marble at Marble.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. So you
Yeah,
met
because I was
them there.
exactly I was getting the dance from Shawty, and then and then later on I realized I was like, wait, you was a joint at the
Yeah.
anyway.
Anyway,
But the third reason why I remember that party was because of the exit of that party. That joint had me crying, bruh. Literally, we was about to be everybody having a good time. The party actually starting to get jumping a bit. You know, you see people coming in and out. All you hear is "Open up! It's the police!" I'm like, oh. Now here, niggas can't jump. We on the second floor. Niggas can't
yeah.
jump out the window. Niggas can't climb to the roof.
If you break that window, that's a fine.
Oh, that's a big fine. Big fine. You gotta pay that joint real quick. Police came up in there, bruh. Just like, yeah, you already know what time it is. Y'all gotta get out. Nah, but what did the police officer say to you when we was walking out?
Okay, so this is when I knew I was like, it had to be a big problem. Like, I don't know what was in my face or like what was in my aura for this police officer to say this as I walked by him, but it was like when I mean it was a line of people, you would thought it was like the DMV. It was just a line of people just going down the steps. So as I'm walking out the door, the police officer looks at me and said, like, yo, are you serious? And I'm just like, did I do something wrong?
Hey, yo.
Are you serious? Y'all can't be serious. And I'm like, am I like that bad? Like that I shouldn't be at this party or something? Like, yo, y'all just letting
Nah,
random
bro.
niggas in a party? Like, it wasn't that many people in front of me for you to look at me and be like, yo, are you serious, bro? Like, I didn't even know him. I'm not from here. Why would you say that?
That bro came right for you. You said, wait, for real, bro?
He's like, y'all
I
letting
think
this nigga get in? I'm like, whoa.
no, I think it was because like so many people was coming out, and then
Yeah.
right in the middle, you just see a big nigga coming out, and he's like, "Yo," like, in, if I come into a party and I'm ending that joint and I see 20 people walk out, and then I see a husky 250 plus, I'm gonna be like, all right, bro, y'all can't be doing this. Y'all can't be doing this much, bro. There's no way the 21st person supposed to be coming out looking bigger than everybody else that just came out, and there's still
Yo,
more people coming out. Like,
yo,
nah, nah.
yo.
I think that
That
I feel like that's partially the reason why he was like, why he saw you was like, are you serious? He was like, nah, bro, he can't be.
you think I
Hey
just took a lot of
yo,
space or something? I don't know. I was a wallflower though. Like, and, I didn't party at all. I literally had to get forced to go to parties.
yeah, no, the whole time, bro. I should have told you to get out. I should be like, yeah, bro, starting with you, starting with
Yeah,
you, nigga.
yeah.
Got the whole
I
party to
think
push you out.
I think you know. Well, prefixing right. If people know me from where they know me. If you know me, you know me. Um, I'm social, but like I'm not like a party person. Like I do kickbacks. I do stuff where it's close to my people. So it was just like, but like big gatherings, I can't do it. Like I just automatically get into like self-conscious mode and shit, and it just fucks me up like bad. So I don't do parties. But like the parties I did do, they were fun. But my thing is, my joy is seeing other people have fun. So if you having fun and you like happy Mike, I had joys of seeing that at parties. Me, I'm in the cut. Now I did have a party where I got lit, but it it turned into just a, just a crazy night. Like I was at this night, my confidence was at this level. By the end of the night, I'm like, why the fuck did this just happen? I think we're gonna get into that in a little bit, but even just with freshman year, like, people who know me know I have a twin brother. I have a bunch of friends back home at Jersey. Like, I was just so used to like being around people. Like, I'm used to being around my loved ones and stuff like that, and like people I really know. And it's just like moving from Jersey to Baltimore. It's like that could like I had fun because I like first day I moved in, I met my roommate and he was a cool dude. And I think
Mm.
that same day I met Father Mike. And even just the story of meeting this guy is just the
All right, now,
funniest
because I already know you. I
the
already know you
funniest
about a bit.
story ever. So literally, me and my roommate are running late to the first like so I basically you had to move in. This was the next day because we moved in. Move-in day was Saturday. I think the start of orientation was Sunday. What? Okay, so we had move-in day and we have orientation. I believe move-in day was Saturday. Beginning of orientation was Sunday. So on the Sunday of beginning of orientation, we had to go to a certain hall to begin our process of like us being indoctrinated into the Morgan State University, into the culture, into like what we're like going to see and like what's like basically spirit and pride, So on this day, me and my roommate, it was a great guy, love him, always cool. We had some great moments and stories. Crazy man, crazy man. Shout out my dog. But we running a little late, but we trying to get like it's a hill that you gotta get up. Like, and mind you, it's hot. Like, and that's another thing. Like, just like when Mike mentions culture shock or like just changes from where you come from, that was like a change to me. Cause I am from New Jersey. I'm gonna keep saying it. Everybody knows where I'm from. I'm from Jersey. Feel me? Feel me? We know where we at. But like in Jersey, it's either you hot or you cold. No in betweens. It's one or the other. Now, going to Maryland to Baltimore, it's like basically going to the South. It's tricky. You could be cold and hot at the same time, all because the damn like just the humidity. Humidity. That's like I've never dealt with humidity growing up. Like it was just I never dealt with it. So that was like just different for me. I could, I think it was what we moving in August, but like it's a windy day, but it's still humid as hell. So I got a basket no, I got a baseball jersey on, and I got some ripped jeans with some 12s on. I'm thinking I'm good. I'm hot as hell going up the hill. Mind you, we have to go up this hill every day to go to classes. This is later on, but we gotta go up this hill every day to go to classes. And mind you, if you got a nice fit on and stuff, you like, yo, like this, come on, bro. Sweating. Come on, man. Go up this hill. And I'm thinking that I'm tired and I'm losing it. As I go up this hill, I see a gentleman who doesn't look friendly at all. From first glance, doesn't look friendly. So I'm walking. I'm keeping my eye on him to make sure like he don't pull nothing because I don't know him. I'm like, yo, like niggas could be like, you know what I mean? It's an open campus. You don't know. He probably don't even go there. You never know. You know, he could be just jugging niggas. But you know, I'm looking at my roommate. I'm like, bro, we out. You know, this particular man stops us and said, yo, y'all going to orientation? I'm like, yeah, we going to orientation. You going to orientation? He was like, yeah, but I don't know where it's at. He was like, oh, it's in the Murphy. So he walks with us. We start talking. And at first glance, I see this man. I see his fit. This man has an all white jumpsuit on. I don't think y'all heard what I just said. I don't think y'all heard what I just said. This man has an all white jumpsuit on. It is maybe 80 degrees.
You want you
What do you say, sir?
want to stop lying?
This is not a lie. This is all white jumpsuit, 80 degrees. He's walking like everything's perfect. I'm like, so my first question to him is, yo, my man, you not hot? Did I say that to you? Yes or no?
No, you said that.
I said, yo, my man, is you not hot? He said, nah, bro, I'm good. Now this person intrigues me. Because why is this person in an all white jumpsuit in 80-degree weather, but it's not hot? So right then and there, I was like, I gotta keep my tabs on this man. Because he might be off. He might be because you know it's
All right, so
different.
you want me to
It's
tell
di-
like you want me to tell the actual story or
if you want to, you can go ahead. Yeah, I'm sticking to my story because my story was real and it really happened. I saw it with my own two eyes. So
anyway, as I was saying, the real story happens like this. I'm going to orientation, right? Nice chill day. Probably about 70 degrees, like late, like low 70 degrees. Keep that in mind. So I'm like, you know what? It's cool. I'm wearing a gray Nike suit, a gray Nike hoodie, right? Gray Nike hoodies zip up. I still remember the exact zip up like that I was wearing. I was wearing that, and I was wearing some blue sweats, and I was wearing what was I wearing? Blue shoes, I think. Yeah, I think I was wearing blue shoes. I don't
your
know
honor, this
where.
nigga's lying.
I don't know where in the world bro got all white from. Like I'm Dave's loaf or something. Like I'm just trying to have a nigga try me or something. I don't know why he thought I was over here trying to feel godly on the first day. I'm not understanding. I was definitely in a
Probably trying to make
regular
your impression.
no, I was definitely in a regular bum fit. Like I'm just trying to get through orientation. This dude, I'm over here walking, minding my own business. You know what I mean? Just gotta get orientation in, get the work in. All right, we gotta leave. As I'm walking, I think we was walking past or we was approaching the football field. I
Yes,
just
yes.
hear somebody behind me like, "Hey, yo, my man, you ain't hot." Now I'm thinking, I don't know anybody over here. So who is talking to me right now? I'm like, I'm like, baby bro is talking to somebody else, but I realize I'm the only person here. Like, I'm the only person walking in this area right now. So I'm like, he got to be talking to me. And in that moment in my mind, I'm thinking, is it supposed to be hot right now? Like, I'm looking back. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Just got the hoodie on and everything. he started looking me up and down like, word, all right, that's what's up, that's what's up. So we start going to we go into the orientation, that's whatever. They gave us the tassels or whatever. And the funny thing was when we walked back and you was like it was like you was like, yo, bro, let me get your line, bro. I was like, I bet. So we exchanged numbers because I'm like, we about to be roommates, so we gonna be seeing a lot of each other. And then if
Not
I
roommates.
hit him,
What's it
I
called?
mean, we was about
Floor
like,
mates.
yeah, floor mates because we was on the same floor. So
Mm.
after we exchanged numbers, I had hit him up and I was like, yo, it's Mike. He was like, yo, what's good, bro? And I was like, oh, nothing. I was just I was letting you know this is me. I was like, oh nah, nah. I didn't want to start conversation, bro. I was just letting you know this is my number, bro.
Yeah,
He was like, oh, okay, all right. I guess
true.
I was like, yeah, bro. I ain't got time for this nigga, bro.
Yeah,
What you was saying, you was thinking I was a drug dealer at the beginning.
I thought like I just thought he was up to no good. I was like, no man wears an all white jumpsuit in 80-degree weather and is not into some type of
Bro,
like
I
just
don't know where
bad
you
dealing.
saw all white.
It was all
There
white.
was no all white. There was no white. I don't remember any white. I don't know
I
what you was seeing. I don't know what you was looking at. Maybe like I don't know when you walked up the hill, like your vision got blurry or something like that. I'm not entirely too sure.
it was all white, man.
It definitely wasn't. I don't
I'm
even
pretty sure
own
it
the
was a
all
Russell
white.
fit too.
A
It
what?
was. Never mind. Just continue
It was
going.
no. You're not reiterate that. No, reiterate that. No, reiterate that. Nah, let me hear what you said, bro. What you said?
Hey man, it's great
Nah, you
Nike,
said it
bro.
was.
That's what you said, man. That's what you said, bro.
All
It's
right, I'm gonna
great
see. It's
blue.
cool. It's cool. I'm gonna
Great
see you later.
blue,
I'm
man.
gonna see when I catch up to you. It's gonna be a good time, man. Don't worry about that. But yeah, man, that was really the beginning of it all. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Mhm. Yeah.
not,
And I
not
would I would say me and your relationship got better because my roommate would leave a lot. Once he had got his car, my roommate would leave a lot. And then his roommate never left the room. So it was like, shit, well, we gotta do something. So it was just like, it was me. Well, we was all in a big group, but since me and him was on the same floor, I guess we connected more, you know? So it was
yeah.
just like we was just together the whole time. It was just like, like, oh, you like that? Word, I like that. Like, yeah, you like that? Yeah, I like that. You know what I mean? And it was just one of those situations. And then, we had another friend, my boy from Philly, Jordan. It was just us three. It was the big three. It was like we going to refact together, we going to the canteen together, we messing with our group together. It's like it's the big three. It's just us. And it's just like that's all we knew the first half. And then second half, I got my car. We going around Baltimore. We going places. We seeing things and stuff. And I would say, but also I will iterate like just to anybody like your freshman year will humble you from no matter
Mm,
where you come from or what you do, your freshman year will humble you. Like freshman year really showed me like, yo, like you could really be a broke ass nigga out here. Like, but on the humble though, on the humble, like
bro.
literally, I'm grateful for the parents I have and stuff like that. But like, I couldn't get everything like certain parents, like certain people did. It was already just taking a lot to just to get me into college. Got loans, I had to do institutional aid. So, my parents still got bills of their own and stuff like that. So it's like whatever they gave me is what they gave me. And I'll have to wait to re-up maybe within the next 3 or 4 weeks or so. So it's just like that's when it came into a factor. Like when you really could be like, yo, like your college friends could really become people you could call your family just like this. Cause just like it really humbles you to where like, yo, one day you could just run out of toilet paper. Like, cause if you didn't want to use the toilet paper that like the school would provide or like the paper towels, you gotta have that yourself. You gotta provide that. And it was
Yeah.
days where you would run out. And it's like yeah, you gotta go to your man's like, yo, bro, let me borrow that. Like, or like we could trade off, we could do something. Like that's where you really learn like interpersonal skills and how to deal with people. Cause it's like, it's you gotta survive. And it was times where like, you know, you don't have that much. Like I came into college with at least like I'm gonna say $1,000, maybe $1,500 to my name, because I worked at Burlington Coat Factory. But being in college and trying to have fun and trying to keep up with people, that dwindles down fast. Dwindles down real fast. I remember the first day I came, not the first day, but like it was the first couple of days of freshman week. We went to the mall and people buying sneakers, people doing this and that. And I'm sitting here like, yo, I don't think I can keep up with everybody. And it's like, you gotta buy something so you're gonna be like, oh, like, yeah, you broke nigga, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, like I ain't broke. Like I was fly, I had all the stuff that I did, but it was just like when you're not working at the moment until I had got my tutoring job, you're not working. So it's like you're gonna hit them bad weeks. It's weeks where you run out of ramen noodles and you can't travel to the refac because the refac closed at 7, but your class get out at 6. You ain't got time to eat. They will turn you away. They be like, no, no more people. So you in your room with no noodles, you gotta go to your man's and be like, hey, my man, like, yo, what's up? Like, we could exchange that, we could do this. Or like it'll be times where like your man's will probably see that you ain't got nothing and be like, yo, yeah, that's off love. You know what I mean? And it's like you build that up. Like me and this man was sharing stuff. We was bargaining, like we was we was splitting stuff, breaking it down, like I might be incriminating myself. We was going to Walmart and we had to thug it out. Like, we was doing what we had to do. And it's just like I said, like freshman year really like puts you into another mindset of humbling you. Like it humbles you. Like you gotta be like, yo, because I can't call mom every week. I can't call my dad every week. They got stuff going on for themselves as well too. So you gotta figure out how to go get it. But it was like the weeks that you did get it, we're gonna splurge. We're gonna get a little 2 for 15, get some Yorks
Get
after.
some Yorks. That was only
Exactly. 2 for 15 Yorks is like
that was only right.
that for a freshman in college, a 2 for 15 and some 20-piece teriyaki wings with some fries. That's roof Chris.
Yeah,
That's Benihana. That's air ring to us. That's like the mecca of the mecca. You can go smoke your dope and then go eat some good wings. Like it's lovely. That's lovely. You go, you know what I mean? Do what you gotta do behind OC, come back inside and eat, laugh, and play 2K. That's the mecca. That's what anybody dreamed to do.
nah,
Like,
it was a blessing.
that was lit. You said what?
I said it was a blessing for real.
Yeah. And like, it's just moments like that. Like when you sit down and like when you sit back and relax. No, I said sit back and relax. When you sit back and reflect, he's like, yo, those are the moments that that makes a friendship last so long. Cause it's like these people don't know you from a can of paint, but are willing to help you out because we're all going through the same struggle. You know what I mean? We may have different paths or maybe different journeys, or we have different, backgrounds and understanding in life. But when we all between these walls in this dorm, we going through the same thing. We got to deal with that nasty ass bathroom that the janitors don't clean up. We got to deal with going in the showers and niggas is messing around. You got dirty bathrooms. You got oh, you learn time management as well. Cause I remember the first day of classes. I'm thinking I'm waking up. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wake up, go to take a shower, go brush my teeth, go to class. It's gonna be good. You wake up, what? I had an 8 a.m. class. You wake up at 7. All 4 showers is taken up. You gotta realize that it's not on your time here. This is everybody's space, especially in the community space. This is everybody's space. You wake up at 7 o'clock. It's 4 people taking a shower already, and then you probably got a line waiting. And it's like, okay, you look at that, you're like, oh damn, well, I gotta do something. So then you go to the other side. You go to the other side, it's the same thing. It's 4 other people, and then it's still people waiting. You're like, oh, like, bro, how are we all gonna get to class at the same time? Like, how are we all gonna do this? So then it's like, yeah, like with me, if it was filled up where I was at, I would have to go downstairs. And sometimes you gotta be lucky. You know what I mean? And it's just like now, like it tells you, like, all right, so either I gotta take showers at night or I gotta take showers real early. Get to it, like you gotta make sure that nobody's in there, because like your professor's not hearing that. Your professor don't care that it was four people taking a shower while you was trying to get ready. What that mean to him? He still get paid. Like that don't mean that you're still late to class. You still missed the material. So it's like, and also you gotta realize you gotta take that shower. You gotta brush your teeth. You gotta get dressed. You know you want to look fly, but then you gotta realize your class is always on the other side. Your class is in the New Jenkins.
And OC was that was really a
In the
deserving win.
situation that we're in the woods.
Bruh. Literally one wrong turn and you're off campus. Like
Exactly.
I like literally my first day when I walked out, I think I was walking orientation that day. I was literally I even have the video of it. I was recording myself thinking I'm on campus, looking around and everything. I'm like, wow, they got some nice houses over here. I'm like, I didn't even know upperclassmen can have houses. Like looking around and stuff. I'm like, yo, I've been in the woods for a good minute. Like, yo, where the campus about to be at the whole time? I'm looking around. I look back at the map of the campus. I'm like, I'm not even on campus all the time. I'm literally like gone. Like OC, like they just added that joint last second. You see, like that was just the last second prison for freshmen or something like that. But
Yeah, it was
it's
real.
terrible.
It was real prison vibes. You got people yelling at 4 in the morning for nothing. You got niggas getting
Bruh.
knocked out at 4 in the morning.
At 4 in the morning, bro, I was like, anything could really happen. I still remember when I was about to get into the shower, literally walking out, about to get into a shower. I looked to my right. All you hear is, I'm like, oh, I'm like, they start tussling, and it's like a loud nigga too over here, just oh, bro. Like anything could really happen at any second.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just a bunch of niggas that are
You
probably
gotta think
smoking,
about
but
it. You got a
probably
bunch
drinking.
of you got young kids and some young men. You got a bunch of 18-year-old kids fresh out of high school, and then you got some people that maybe they range from 18 to 24. So then like it's just a bunch of stuff going on at once. And then you got people trying to sneak women in. So then we get visitation taken away. Then it's already hard getting women to come to your dorm because we in the middle of the woods. And then it's like dudes is grimy. They don't want to walk chicks back to where they stay at. So then it's just like it's a lot of factors into one. And it's just like, like the rules of the HBCU is way different than rules of other, places. But that's what makes us, that's what makes us so successful because we deal with the cards that were dealt, and it's like you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, and that's what being at an HBCU teaches you. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Like you gotta make do with what you got, and we are examples of that, of making do with what we got. But yeah, freshman year, like I said, man, it's gonna be a great. It was the greatest times of our life and the most humbling. You know, you going through real reality checks during that time, and it's like it puts you in a mind space of like, okay, you know, we got through this year, but it's just like it could have went another way, because like I said, this you got a bunch of young kids and young men that's probably experiencing freedom for the first times of their life, you know. Granted, my mom let us be free, but it was just like, nigga, she don't know everything that I'm doing right now. Like, she may call me and stuff like that and be like, oh, like, what's going on? But I could lie. She didn't know I was off campus. She didn't know I was road running through these towns and shit like that. Like, she don't know, but that's the freedom of it. And that's a damn good freedom. Real
No,
good freedom.
I was just thinking about whether the yakisobas are still gonna be in stock once you get to Walmart, bruh, or the chow mein is still going, bruh.
Oh yeah, niggas done took county chances for sure. Couple of county chances. Not couple, a lot of county chances.
Ten
Not penitentiary
yakisoba,
chances,
ten
but county
yakisoba for
chances.
$1.02. Come on, come
Yeah.
on, come on. It was
Freshman
only like
freshman 15 is real because I'm an example of freshman 35. But you know, but yeah, man, just
yo,
freshman year is just good. It's good vibes, good women. Like, well, for our case, we like women, but good vibes, good women. Good
oh
food.
nah. definitely women. Because when I even going back to me saying how I was coming back from California, over there is just way more diverse than, of course, Maryland. Like, of course, you got your Hispanics, you got the Africans, you got African Americans, but it's not nearly as diverse as when you're going to like LA. And just coming from over there, seeing such a diversity, of course, going to be a diversity in women as well. And just coming back to Morgan and just seeing so many beautiful black women. Like,
Yeah,
oh my God.
it's the Mecca. It's
I think,
Jerusalem of black women.
bro, I
Like,
think every time I was on campus, bro, like every girl in the world was just playing in my head on repeat. Like every time. Like as soon as I'm like, damn, hold on, like whoa. And the thing about Morgan and just HBCUs in general, bro, they come dressed to impress damn near every day. Like you gotta, even
it's
if
drip
it's
or
a
drown,
bump, even
drip
if
or
the
drown
even
every
if it's
day.
a bum fit, it gotta be dripping. Like you gotta be some like some fly. Like even if it's slightly, like you gotta be
Drip or
on top of
drown
your
every day.
exactly. You gotta be spiffy, man. Real
Yeah.
talk.
And see me, I always was like that,
Yeah,
regardless. Even in high school, like I
yeah.
always like was dressing nice. So it was just
What?
like so that was nothing new for me because it was like I did it
Was
all the
it?
time anyway. Yeah, so I'm not
Yeah, I
listening
look,
to you.
it wasn't.
But
Nah, I can't
anyway,
even hold you, but nah, I was, nah, I don't know what I was doing freshman year, bro. I'm over here buying like 5 pairs of Prestos and shit, thinking I was a fly. Real life, I was just cheap, bro.
yeah, no.
I
The drip
was
was
just
different
cheap.
back then. Like
I
it
was
was
just
like
cheap,
it's
bro.
not what it is now.
At
Definitely
all.
not what it is now.
At all.
Like you following trends that you still maybe been following in high school. Like niggas was coming places with leather on. Not me per se, but niggas still was wearing leather from the Migos era. So like, it's
Hey,
like but also being at an HBCU does show you diversity. Not every black person is the same.
okay.
There are just cliques and groups of different types, and you see every single one of them. That might be the first time in your life you could be from the hood and meet a golf black person. You could meet an emo black person, a punk rock black person, and they are from the same streets that anybody else are from.
Mhm.
But you probably don't grow up with that, but it's there. You just got just groups of different things, of different people. You got the Africans stay with each other. You got the Afro Latinos, the Latinx community. You got just the foreigners. It's everything, and it's just also different types. You got the jocks. You got the cool kids. You got the fraternities. You got like you feel me? You got canteen niggas. You got,
Canteen niggas.
like you got just so much
Nah,
stuff.
we ain't about to go over canteen niggas, bro. It was a true menace to the campus. I'm not gonna
Hey,
hold you.
man, we ain't gonna speak
True
on that shit.
menace. I'm like, bro, there's no way I should be seeing you here 4 days out of the week.
I'm just saying, I never seen one of them niggas in class ever.
But I definitely seen him at the canteen though.
Yeah, you see him.
I'm like, how your meal card still work, bro? Like,
Like you like what I mean. You see him. You see a chick come out like, yo, Sade. You be like, oh shit. But and it's like it's a couple times some niggas and stole a bitch. I was trying to like get at in line, like you know what I mean. It was just at one time. I ain't gonna speak on it. I seen her during graduation. I hope you're doing good,
hey,
baby.
yo,
But you know, but
hey, yo.
like yeah, man, you just see a lot, man. And transitioning in the sophomore year, even just in the same realm of women. I know for myself, sophomore year taught me you're not gonna do a lot of handcuffing in college. If you thought that you was a lovey-dovey nigga in high school and all that shit, I don't think college is the place for you. Cause you're gonna get a rude awakening real fast. And this is speaking from a man from experience.
I was about to
You,
say, y'all really have to listen to this man here when it comes to this topic. Not all the time the John that you try and get is gonna let you get him right away.
yeah, man. You might be ended up playing a long game, but a nigga that you cool with could be busting the doonies down like immediately. Immediately. Like, and it's like, yo, like, you gotta be player about it. You can't be hurt. You can't be on some sad boy shit. Cause it's like, it's life, bro. It's life. That really taught me in life, like the situations that I went through, especially like just love life and women. It taught me like, yo, like not everything is going to be crystal clear, bro. It's going to be ups and downs in this shit. It's ups and downs and everything, but keep going, my nigga. It's better days.
Saturday.
You feel me? But yeah, man, even just in that subject, like, in situations like a chick could be feeling you, she all up on you, you know what I mean? Hit you with the 1, 2, 1, 2, you feel me? You know what I mean? She might grab the thong, like, you might grab the thong a little bit, you know what I mean? You feel me? It's all me. You thinking you get it, you feel me? Then she might play hard to get with a nigga. You like, whoa, shorty, why you acting like that? But then you could be having lunch with a man, and he like, yo, cracky. I cracked that. Shaboing boing. You like, whoa, 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 huh? You shaboing boing. Wait.
Boing boing. Hey
You like,
yo.
whoa. And that teach you, like, it's a player, it's a dog eat dog world, man. You can't be upset, man. You can't be sad, man. You know what I mean? Like, really, you learn that in college, like, yo, she chose up, man. You can't be upset about that. You can't be going outside, bro. There's many more on campus, bro. I wish I would have took that advice that I'm giving now, but like, just giving game to the young niggas out there, like, bro, she choose up, man. There's nothing you can do about that, bro. Just be you regardless at the end of the day, bro. Just be you, man. Like, it happens,
You
bro. It's life.
gotta HBCU, bro. You
Oh
gotta
yeah.
what? You already know
Yeah.
this. This is Johns on Johns on Johns, bro. That
You
must
see
take
a
some
new chick
time.
every time, bro. Every day you see a new chick you never seen before.
I
Never seen before.
never seen before.
You've been on that campus damn near 2 years of your life. This chick has been there 2 years too. You randomly might see her walking by in the canteen. Like, what the fuck is
With the slugums.
what? That is a goddess. That is Amazon walking. Where has she been? Whole
With
time
the
she been
faux
there, but
locks
she made
from
me
heaven.
travel. You said what?
I said with the faux locks from heaven.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and she smelled good and all that.
Yeah.
Like, you think you've seen the baddest chick you ever seen in your life, and then you wake up another day.
And then you,
If you wake up another day,
and then you
you
wake up
wake
another
up
day.
another day. That
Exactly.
same bad chick that you thought you saw, you might see her friend, and you be like, nah, this is it.
Exactly.
Like,
Nah, you definitely have to see the whole friend group before you start choosing. Yeah. Nah, we're not about to do that. Nah, we're not about to do that. We're not about to do that.
anywho, um, this is real conversation.
Nah,
This is
so
real talk.
you gotta keep your options, you know what I mean? Just your
But
peripheral
also,
open.
I will say, if you do get into some lovey-dovey shit, do that. Do that full throttle. There are women on that campus that want love just as much as the next person.
Well,
You
most
know what I
deaf.
mean? College is just not some I'm just gonna hump everybody I see type place. No, it's not that at all. Because even in colleges, it's like still one of the most like sexual assault places in the world. Like, and that's another thing, young men, you gotta know that no is no, bro.
Big,
Like, you could
big.
be put in some badass situations that you would never want to be in, all because like mixed signals and stuff like that. Just bro, like if it's not in your hands, man. It's always like when we talking about men to women, it's always in the women's hands. So I don't ever want my young brothers in situations where like now they gotta deal with police and they gotta deal with certain things because like they got a mixed signal or it was like she might have been drunk and like you didn't know that because like no, because like we dealt with friends who have been sexually assaulted on campus and that's not a cool feeling at all. Having to hear your friend say that some man groped her or some man did this to her. Like, that's that. No, it's not cool at all. But we don't stand for that. So that's another thing I want to give game to as well. Like, just watch out, bro. Because it was like, and watch out for the people around you that you like. They may seem cool, but you don't know what goes on in these people's life. Like, it's a guy that we thought that was cool as hell. He seemed cool. Nigga was a rapey nigga, man. Like, and it's like you don't want that now. You don't want people looking at you like, yo, y'all condone this? Like, Not saying he wasn't our man's, but he was a man's of a man's that was our man's. So
Okay.
it's just like, oh, I saw your face. So I had
Yeah,
to
I was
clarify.
I was trying to think
Yeah,
like,
he wasn't in our group, but he was a man's of a man's that was our man's. So
yeah,
it's just like, you don't know, like, yeah, you could dap niggas up. You don't know what they got going on. That's another thing too. You gotta keep to yourself, or at least like, you feel me, be wary of the company that you keep. Because like you said, you don't want people looking at you like, oh, you cool with such and such. Like, you allowing this to happen. You know that he's doing this to women, or he's stalking, or he's doing this. Like, so always be wary of that too. You feel me? You can't be in everybody's face, man. It's not going to be good about just being in everybody's face, because when people turn their problems into your problems, no, that's a no go. You feel me? That's a no go at all. 'Cause that's when shit get easty, and
get
then now
easy.
niggas is looking at you like, what's up with him? Like, you know, you never want to be put in situations like that. But
Yeah. I think I got most of my stuff out. Like when I mean most of my stuff, like most of my partying and fun out by freshman year. I think like once it came sophomore year, I wasn't really trying to do any of that joint. I think I went to one probably like one $5 hot box or one John like kickback with this one John. It felt like we was just like the oldest niggas in there, bro. It felt like everybody was baby faced, 17, 18, over here turning up. It didn't look that lit.
yeah, that's another thing. Shit get old really fast.
Especially with the $5 hot boxes, with the DJs playing the same thing at every single party, bruh. If I hear "If" by Davido one more time, bruh, I'm about to smack niggas, man. I'm tired. I'm like, bro, that shouldn't be the only song to represent Africans. Like, I know more Africans, bruh. Like, I can bring some more
Stop
Africans
with
to that
that old
cover,
ass Jersey club music, nigga. We don't
bruh.
listen to Lil Man no more. I mean, we listen to, but we don't do the Lil Man anthem. So 1, 2, 3, now left, back. We don't do that.
And I think it's like, nah,
Yeah, we
bro.
don't do that shit no more, man. That don't represent me, dog.
The same African music, the same Jersey mixes. Like, bro, I'm not trying to hear put your panties to the side, man. I'm like, bro, get that out of here. I don't care anymore. I'm not
Yeah,
pulling nothing to the side.
yeah,
I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm out of here. Like, I don't want to hear the same thing just over and over again, bro. I'm seeing the same people over and over again. Like, after a while, it
shit.
really got tiring. Like, I think like maybe it's different for other people because they probably went to different parties or different events. But for
And then
me,
also gotta realize other people are probably popular too. So like they're in that room. Like us, like, oh, I can't speak for Mike is popular. For me, I was just a nigga in the cut. You feel me? Like people knew of me, but you didn't really know me. You know me through mostly through him because we was two peas in a pod. So it's like you see him, you see me, but it's like like sometimes like it's okay to be under the radar, bro. Like, cause I feel like you get more focused like that. You like, you know what I mean? You're aware of the shit that you want to go on. Like me, like, and now I do have, like saying, I do have some regrets. I feel like I could have been more social and stuff like that, and could have put myself out there more. But it's just like whatever works for you, man. Your path is not everybody else's path. Your journey is not everybody else's journey. You like, you know what I mean, some people could be like, I'm Mr. Sophomore, I'm Mr. That, I'm Mr. This, and then some people could just be okay with just going to class and then going back to their room. It's me. I'm one of those people. I'm good with going to class and going back to my room and actually chilling with my friends and stuff. But like, I don't gotta be at no party. Like, I don't need to do that. Maybe like I wanted to do that more. Like, going to senior year maybe. But other than that, it was just like I don't really care, man. I came here for a purpose. Like, I came here for a reason, bro. I'm trying to make connections. I'm trying to do what I want to do and get the hell out. Like, you feel me? I don't care to be in everybody's face. I don't care for that. But like, some people need that. They need that social media. But and it's funny, but in a sense though, you do need that though. I can't even front because
they
even
definitely
just like, and this is being me being real honest and me being real like, you know, like being real with the people. I had a nervous breakdown my sophomore year, and it was just like something I'd never like experienced before. And it was just so many things into one. Like like even though I already did a whole year there, it was like the homesickness. And then it was just like but you're not even homesick because when you come home, you don't even like being home. But it was just like I think in my case, it was like, okay, like I don't have my peoples around like that all the time that I'm usually with, but I mean, I confided into Mike. Like he was my guy. He was the person I saw every day. So it was like I am good with that. But then it's like also you're used to a certain standard. Like it did fuck with me mentally though. I'm not gonna hold you. Like things with the love life and the women, and then also thinking about social life as in like you not as popular. Like this is when I knew I was like bottom of the totem pole. When niggas was like, it's a nigga that looked like you and he more popular than you. And then it's like like and he got the same name as you on top of that. So it's just like they would say a nigga name and you think they talking to you and you like, huh? And the whole time they talking to the nigga behind you and he popping, you like, damn.
If they,
Shit, like I ain't shit, bro. Like that shit, yeah.
but
Fuck with a nigga.
was
You
you
ain't gonna lie.
is you saying we Chris and Greg?
For sure, yeah, yeah, for sure. Chris and Greg, for sure.
What are you gonna say we Chris and Greg though? I was even popular for real.
He was popular. Don't let
Like
him. Don't let him fool you.
I really just I think I think it's a difference between being popular and just knowing people. I think I just knew people.
No, but I knew people as well though.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm
it's a
saying. I don't
difference.
think
It's a
I
difference
don't
when people go out their way to say what's up to you. like, like, nah,
nah,
I'm
I
not
think
like that. Nah, I'm
nah, I don't think
not
that's yeah, because I lowball realized even like sophomore year, I kind of realized I subconsciously just stare at people until they say something to me. So
oh
they
yeah, no,
could,
that's a lot of that.
it really could have been like they knew me, or because the fact that I was just staring at them niggas like without me even really like thinking about it. I'm kind of just like trying to figure out like, okay, are they gonna say something to me? Are they not? Until
Mm.
somebody just said something to me. Like so that could have been an intimidating factor. I don't know. But I don't think I was really popular. I just think I knew people. Like it was just like, yo, okay, what's good? But I
And
wasn't
it's
ever
like
at like no big events or no big parties and stuff like that. Like I wasn't no, oh, that's the man of the crowd. Yeah, yeah, get off, bro. Like, nah, it
mm.
wasn't. It was just like, hey, I know that nigga. Hey, that's him. Yo, was
See, like
good.
he's high level, like medium known. I'm like medium known, medium known. Like niggas would know me, niggas would dap me up and shit like that. But it's just like ain't really checking for me. And not saying like to like, I'm not saying this discredit myself or nothing like that, but it's just the facts. Like I was like, you if you ask about me, like, oh, I might know of him, you know, or like, I may have seen him around type shit. But I was in the cut. I didn't really care, I'm doing my thug dizzle. You feel me? I'm trying to love on bitches that don't love me. You know, I'm chilling, man. You know what I'm up to, kid. Like they know what's going on, bro. So it's just like I'm in the cut, man. I'm doing my thing. And that was
Nah, but another reason why I can't even say that I was really popular was because I actually knew a lot of people through you. Like sophomore year, like believe it or not, I actually did. Like sophomore year, because I was trans. I think the only reason I even know more people is because I was in two majors. Because I started off as a physical education major doing, physical therapy, and I did that till I think the beginning of the second, like spring semester in my sophomore year, and it was really, I think it was really just you showing me like how much fun and love that you have for the communications. And I realized like even just growing up, people always said, "Oh, Mike, you're so funny. Oh, Mike, you should do this. Oh, Mike, you should do that. Oh, Mike, you should do something that pertains out of video or on-air talent." So I already knew like just growing up that I was gonna be in this realm somehow, some way, whether it been through college or not. But I
mm-hmm,
think you was kind of like the person that really showed me that, like, okay, clearly I could do this. Like, there's
mm-hmm.
something that I just because I really wasn't feeling physical therapy at all. I think I really just chose that joint because one, I like to work out. So I was like, if I like to work out, I might like seeing other people work out. That's nice. Or
Yeah.
teaching them how to work out and eat healthy. And two, because every time I brought it up, all the African people will just be like, "Oh, that's a great job. Oh, you're getting money. Oh yeah, you're gonna get money when you do that." But then I realized, like, also you gotta for people that are going to college, you gotta realize even though your major may not be what you end up doing, it really lays a foundation. And please be sure that you are doing what you want to do, because if you just wasting your time or you just
Money
go
doesn't
in there
equate happiness all the time.
at all. If you just go in there to just take or be in a career that your parents set for you or that your community set for you, and it's nothing that you really don't want to do, bro, do not do that drink.
You don't want
Because
to wake up years later regretting it.
exactly, bro. Like I was waking up even at that time. Like I only did a freshman year. Like I really only started doing classes like my like spring semester of freshman year and the fall semester of sophomore year. And even just through that, I think I remember my teacher, she had told me at the beginning of the health class, she was like, "Yeah, if you're trying to be like, a physical therapist, you would have to do 4 years of undergrad, and then after that, you would probably have to do another 6 years of training and stuff." I'm like, "Sit a decade, nigga?
A
A dec
decade is
like a
cool.
decade to rub some backs, nigga? Like I'm not trying to do that, bro.
You was
Like
leaving school at 28. Yeah.
exactly, bro. I'm not trying to leave school just so I could fucking rub my elbow on a nigga like knee or some shit. Like, bro, I'm trying to actually like
Respect
do some.
everybody to do that though,
Yeah, of course. Respect everybody that do that.
because you
Shout
got the
out to you.
passion to do
Yeah,
it.
exactly. You have the love to do that. Like you actually want to be in that field and do it not just because of money. Like you want to do it because you want to help people out or you want to whatever your reason is. It should be a strong enough reason to do it. I wasn't just because I work out and because I like money should not be the reason that I'm taking a job. So I think because through him, through seeing the communications just through your eyes, like through your lens, where you come back and just talk about it, and just talk about what y'all doing and stuff. I'm like, but that seemed like something I should be doing all the time. Like that seems like something I should be getting into. And that was kind of a big thing just in school. Like, especially coming from an African household, you
Mhm.
really have to just be an obedient person. You have to just follow what your parents say. Yeah, it's not really that much pushback. Of course, nowadays things are changing, but back then, just growing up, there's not really much pushback into, no, I don't want to do what you're saying. I want to do what I'm saying. But I think it was kind of just that courage and really thinking, okay, I don't want to just do something just because of money. I want to do something I want to like. That was like, all right, I'm about to just go tell my peoples, yo, I'm gonna do that. Like I'm switching majors. I'm going to communications. Thankfully, they was open and understanding to it. They was like, as long as you get a job, nigga, then you should be stuck. They was like, as long as you get a job after, bro, we really don't care. And I was like, I bet that's all I needed to hear, bro, because man, and I feel like that part really jump started my college career, like switching majors.
Well, I'm glad I had a little hand in that. I appreciate that, King.
Of course, man, of course. It's just like that, man. But that, what was my first class? I remember I had GS. Shout out
Hmm.
to GS. But
Hey man, you should GS.
yeah, I remember I got to communications at first. No, actually, no, I loved it off the gate. Out the gate. I'm not gonna hold you. I think I just loved it just because of just the type of people that's there, really. Like,
Man, the greatest people
man,
on earth. You know the
SGJC,
dopest people.
stand up, bro. Come on. Like, I
JC.
feel all those people that are I feel like communications really got to be the most lit major out of all the majors because it's really the most creative, like the most creative people that's going over there to do video production or to do journalism, whatever that may be. It's a lot of people that are creative in different ways and that are expressive. Like that's one thing I also love. How people really was just, yeah, I'm gonna just tell you what I'm feeling. I'm telling you up front how we dealing with this. I'm telling you up front how I'm coming with this. And the other one, it really wasn't like talking like that like much. It's really just, all right, we get into the books. All right, if we gonna talk, we gonna partner up to talk about the freaking anatomy of the body and shit. I'm like, I ain't trying to do this shit, man. I ain't trying to do none of this shit, man.
I know what my knee bone connected to.
Exactly. Exactly. Like I ain't trying to do none of this shit, man. But
They
the
should
only
have hog tie people. I
the only thing was
don't know how to hog tie nobody.
I'll say the only down part really was just that even though I had a great time the whole time, I ain't really learned shit. I'm not gonna hold you. It was
I can agree to a certain extent. I can agree with that.
like I
I felt
learned
like,
shit, of course, but I
but
don't feel
I
like I
also blame
learned.
that for us on the pandemic. I blame it on the pandemic, and I also blame it on.
Before we even get to the pandemic, though, let's go to junior year because we had
Oh,
sophomore.
junior year is pandemic though. Like, well,
Like yeah,
last
halfway. Yeah, halfway. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well, then junior year. Okay, junior year is a new beginning, especially for me. Um, I became an RA, and yeah, man, it was very different. I started to feel like I was coming into my own junior year. Like I'm around more people. I'm having fun with my coworkers. I'm having residents that are like very close and near and dear to me. Like I feel like junior year was like my time. I felt like I was opening up out of my shell. And junior year was like, okay, now I'm starting like the stepping stones of like what I'm doing next. Like what's to come, you know. And also, but you still go through the BS of junior year, you
Mhm.
know. You still go through, the problems that you had before. We ain't gonna get into all that, but um, but yeah, I would say junior year was one of my best years because it like I got to work, I made money, I made new connections, I made new friends. It was good for me. Junior year was really good for me, and then even in my major, I'm starting to do like more things of like I'm being behind the camera. I'm seeing how the camera works and stuff like that. Now this is the first half of junior year, you know, and like we like I think did I start having his classes junior year or was that sophomore year? But I met one of my favorite professors, Professor Morgan,
Shout
Professor
out to
Booker.
the Booker.
These people, like, they contributed to like a lot of success. That I would say, like they let us be open, they let us be ourselves. Like they taught us a lot of stuff, and it was just like junior year really felt good. The first half of junior year really felt good. He's like, okay, we get into this now. Like it's about to be lit. Like, I'm about to do something with TV. I'm trying to get an internship soon. This and that. Like you ready? We pumped. Like, like I said, like I'm starting to go out more. I'm starting to be like I'm starting to blossom, you know. And it was like, yo, this shit is it's up. You feel me? And yeah. And
Yeah.
then I mean, well, you can say that before we get to a second half.
No, I mean, it was really the same thing. I think did I get my tutoring job? No, I got my tutoring job sophomore year, but
Mm,
that's when like when was happening during year. I think I had switched schools during a year because when I started tutoring, they put me in the worst school possible. Of course, they was
mm,
like, you look nice. All right, you're going to that school, straight niggas, middle school, worst school ever. You go over there because they gonna listen to you. Don't worry about it. And they was actually real chill. Like that tutoring experience was really, it really just opened my eyes and just to teaching the youth and teaching the young ones and all that. During year, what else is going on? Niggas was getting money. Niggas was actually learning about the camera. Niggas was actually getting in front and behind the camera, like Zay was saying, like with the Morgan News Now. I was
yeah,
getting into that. What else is happening? Shout out Booker because she was helping me with my Don't Pop perks. I should post that, honestly. You think I should post that?
hey man, do
I
you
think the
king?
people need to see that whole time. The Don't Pop perks.
Nah, don't pop them shits.
Don't pop perks, man. Don't pop perks. I
Yeah, I
think I
mean,
need to post. I think I need to post that video, low ball.
hey,
If I can find it again, I might post that joint.
you emailed it to me. So,
I emailed. Okay, so yeah, all right, we should add it then. But the Don't Pop Perks campaign, the No Justice, No Peace campaign, that joint where we was learning about the laws in Maryland and what
yeah,
should
yeah,
and
that was
shouldn't
a
do.
great project that
That
we
was
used to.
an amazing
Yeah,
project. That really, what I'm saying, just helped me in just understanding things as a black man, like that really, be on top of the law because
you
they
got
always
enlightened.
target us. Exactly. They
Yeah,
always targeting us, so it's like it's always good to be on top of that. What else was happening? I think the best part was really Morgan's class. 'Cause that was a second semester where we had Morgan class.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely
That's when
was.
you
That
been editing a lot.
exactly. And that giant. I think that was really when niggas was like tapping into the video production for real. Because that's when, again, the Morgan News Now, we was making our own edits with like the basketball joint and the movie he was doing
Yeah.
with the what did we do? What else did we do? We did something else that was like a big, just a whole bunch of stuff.
Mm.
But then that joint all came crashing down. We was going, oh yeah, oh we soaring, oh yeah, internship's looking nice, oh yeah, oh yeah, what's good with that COVID? All right, you right, COVID straight up. All right, okay,
Pandemic boys.
and bruh, and that joint. Let me even take you like just through what was happening when that joint first started, because you knew it was all going downhill. Not even before COVID, that joint said Kobe. That's what happened. Kobe death. That's what started everything off. Niggas
Yeah.
was chilling, having the time of their lives. We was about to start going to day parties all the time, being more social. And then like that's when Kobe passed January. He was like,
Yeah.
damn, random. Rest in peace, all
Weeks
the
later,
a couple weeks later, what we see next? Pop Smoke dies.
Pop Smoke.
We like, damn, what the we like back to back death
Counting
like that.
rough.
And it's like it was just kind of eerie for me because it's like, damn, like one death of a huge legend, and then another death of an up and coming superstar. Because
Mm-hmm.
that path was already set for bro. Like he was already going to do big
Mm-hmm.
things. And then I think it was March, right?
Yeah.
That's when it started. It
Yeah.
was just
No,
getting ready.
it been going on in January, but it wasn't as big and highly like.
Yeah, that was just when the first case had happened. Like when the first case that came through the airport, even though they knew about that shit in 2019. But that's when the first case that came out. We wasn't tripping about it because we was like, nigga, all you gotta do is just shoot that nigga. That's really it. Like, just shoot him. You know what I mean? Like, shoot him right in the leg, bring him back to your quarantine. You know what I mean? Do some tests. You good. But
Mm.
niggas was just nah, they was just like, let's just report it, bro. It's cool. Let's just report it and then we'll just see what happens. March happens. We all getting ready for spring break. That joint about to be lit. We
Yeah,
already
our first day party.
first day party. That joint was lit. Joint was
Fly. I was looking
uh,
good.
feeling
Good.
good. I'm feeling good today. You know what I mean? And the spring break approaching. Oh, I'm about to have a lovely time.
The next day, very next day.
The very next day. Yeah, man. Whole time. Yeah, I think we might do spring break a little early, man. Not gonna hold you. We was like, oh, word? Oh, now we getting 2 weeks of spring break. Oh,
Yeah.
we lit. Oh, we lit. This was some COVID, bro. I mean, only like a couple niggas got this, whatever, bro. Whole time. Yeah, yeah. Next week. Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, so y'all probably not gonna come back. Y'all just stay home though for like a quick second. Like we just gonna see what's going on over here though. This is like the president talking. This is like the schools talking. Yeah, bro, old time. Yeah, y'all might not come back, but like we gonna check it out though. We gonna make sure because you know HBCUs we serious about our education. We don't care if damn near the alien invasion about to happen. We going to school.
Bro, we don't even celebrate Columbus Day or President's Day and none of that. Well, other when PWIs is out, nigga, we working.
Oh
We
no,
in
we
school.
working. We working. What's
It's
the
just
link?
nothing crackers. We
Lincoln
cooking.
birthday.
Y'all gonna work.
Lincoln birthday. Yeah, you never like niggas. It don't matter. It really don't matter. So we just, you know, he was like, yeah, but we gonna check out. I think who was first? Was it us or was it Towson that goes first?
Townsend close first because I actually remember it vividly. I was in an NSLS meeting. We are sitting there chilling. It said, like, comes across the screen. Towson University shuts down for the semester. Niggas is like, huh? What? Shut down for the semester? What's going on here? Yo, what's happening, bro? You're like, yeah, they told Townsend, don't come back. So later that day, I go to our homegirl spot. Like their apartment was our spot. We had fun there. That's all we did. We chilled
Damn near every night.
every night. So we there doing our usual, getting down how we get down. President Wilson emails us. Yeah, don't ever bring y'all black asses back to campus ever again. The niggas is like, whoa.
Hey
Now, mind
yo.
you, I'm an RA still at this time. So I'm happy. I'm like, oh, we can't go back to campus. Yeah. I don't gotta do no more schoolwork. I don't gotta do no more work. I don't have to be an RA no more. I can still get paid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They was like, no, you still gotta go to your post in the morning. I'm like, huh? Yeah, yeah, still go to work. So I'm like, okay. And they was like, yeah, go connect with y'all teachers and everything. They're gonna either do Zoom, they're gonna do something through Canvas, but like we're gonna figure it out as it goes. Then it's just like, okay, a week goes by. Oh, this is happening. Another week goes by. Oh wow, like niggas can't go outside. Ooh, okay. Another week goes by. Oh, this shit is fucking real.
Yeah.
They like, y'all better wear your mask. It was like, don't come outside after like 5 o'clock. Like, it was just pandemonium. Like, it got bad. My mom traveled to Jersey, like from Jersey to Baltimore. It was like, stock me up. Like, it was the end of the world. I'm like, what's going? Because, like, mind you, and also for me being an RA, we couldn't break our contract. We had to work until June 1st. So it was just like, nigga, if I say F it and go home and leave and like everybody else, I don't get paid. I was like, nah, I need that money. Like my mom, like, no, come home. I'm like, baby, I can't come. I
I
can't
get that
come,
dough
mama.
right.
I gotta get this dough. I'm buying Yeezys. I'm buying Dunks. Like I need this paper, shorty. So yeah. Then it just became like. Then it's like you get to the point where it's like we not learning shit. It's literally opening up a computer and they like,
Bruh. That was literally the worst half semester ever, bruh. Like I don't even for a couple classes it wasn't bad because all we had to do was just watch movies.
yeah.
Like again, shout out Morgan.
Mhm.
All we had to do was just watch movies, just watch black movies and just talk about it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is a big bet. But other
Hmm.
classes, we still had to make we still had to make edits. We still had to use like cameras and footage and everything. And
Still gotta
mind
do
you, not
news stories.
news stories and everything, but knowing that not all of us have equipment. Like we didn't,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? We wasn't really stacked up on anything for real. Like we was all using what we could get from the school. So now that the school is closed, how are we about to do any of this? Like, how are we about to do any of this work? Some people don't even got laptops to be
Hmm.
doing work. Like we, there's a lot. Some people really have to go to the school in order to do work. And now that you close down the school, what can they do? It's not like
Hmm.
they can just buy a laptop the next day and be like, oh, all right. Like some people are going through it. Some people are, you know what I'm saying, facing turmoil. Let alone COVID-19 is actually just on a rampage, starting off. When I tell you, start wiping out niggas, oh, wiping them out. I'm like, damn.
You get over here.
Yeah,
So,
whole time, bro. Straight Hadouken. Like, straight Hadouken. Cheat codes all around, bro. Like, you literally just started hearing about unfortunate passers just left and right, bro. Like, just out of nowhere. You like, okay, this joint is actually getting it's getting too serious right now. Yeah, man. Junior year was really, I don't know, it was really a trying time. I'm not gonna lie. I think was it was junior year and probably was it freshman year or sophomore year? When was that year when I was just telling people I was like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna just walk to Delaware?
that was definitely freshman year.
That was freshman year, right?
And then you
Nah,
resurfaced it again like junior year.
yeah, I think freshman year and junior year, I kind of felt similar lows. I would definitely say. I think freshman year was more just more so financially,
Hmm.
and I think junior year was more so mentally.
Mhm.
because especially when the corona happened, we all had to go back home. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? We didn't have a correct ending to the semester. Many people
Mhm.
had to leave stuff behind. Uh,
Mhm.
Most of my stuff was at the apartment because I thought I was coming back, and my people was just like, "Nah, you staying here the whole time, like shit." And
Mhm.
that was really a trying time. Like I think I don't know, it was really a trying time because it was not there was no comfort really
Mhm.
about it. I think just Corona happening, just okay, everybody's saying it's the end of the world now. Everybody talking about real life now. I'm like, we over here still got to focus on school when it's
Yeah.
like, yo, it's real life things that's going on, but they're making us focus on the next semester. That just it just
On top of that, you got Corona going on. You still got racial injustice happening. That was
oh
a big
that hit a peak
like. I feel like everybody's mental was just off
was
because like
all
you got to deal with like maybe family members dying from COVID. I said Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe. You got family members dying from COVID. You got multiple things like multiple instances of black people being killed from Ahmaud Arbery to Breonna Taylor to George Floyd. All that happened in the span of like 2 3 months. You just like, yo, first of all, people got to deal with not being in class and school and work. Then you got to deal with, okay, am I going to catch COVID or I'm going to be the next person to go out to it? Then you also got to deal with us as black people. Now we have our own section of it where it's like, nigga, we still getting killed in a pandemic. Like,
like, how does that work, man?
even when we supposed to be 6 feet away from motherfuckers, motherfuckers still kill us. Ain't that some shit?
Like how, Sway? You're supposed to
Somebody
be
like
inside and people are dying, and it ain't because of inside things.
COVID is already attacking the black community at a disproportionate rate. Like, you know what I mean? We don't have the resources to get like testing. And it was like, oh, this is happening and that. Because they tried to lie to us at first, saying, like, yeah, black people are immune. We don't get it. But then out of nowhere, in a month turnaround, we the ones who's dying the most from it. People can't go to their family funerals. People was out of jobs. People was this and that. And it was like, this was affecting the black community the most. So we already got to deal with the trauma of COVID. And on top of that, deal with the trauma of police brutality. It feels like what Trayvon Martin, Eric Garner, I don't want to mess this brother's name up from Ferguson, Michael Brown. It felt like that era again. It felt like the history was repeating itself. Even though history usually repeats itself 50 years down the line, this is happening 5 years later, 6 years later. And it's like people are just like, oh my God, like what is going on? Like, so it was a trying time for multiple different ways. It's like it's trying from school, it's trying from work, it's trying from just life in general, you know?
They're just walking like, how am I living just as a black person? Like, it's a trying time when you can't even go on Twitter to find jokes. Like, there was literally a point in time where there was no jokes,
Uh,
literally just straight, just reposting about aid for those that are protesting and just giving out information for when cops kill another person, and it was just like it was draining. Like
wasn't shit funny.
it what nothing was funny, bro. Literally, you would go on there, bro, just seeing pain. Like, bro, I don't even want going. I don't even want to see this. You don't even see no. It ain't no Johns twerking, no twerkulators, no Johns getting lit. Like it's just straight pain on the timeline. Like damn, like yo, I'm just trying to even like see something a little comical. You know what I mean? A little hilarious joke or whatever. Nothing. Like no April Fools. Nada. Straight serious. And
Niggas
it was
coming out
just
with coons.
yeah, like I mean, but I would say on the bright side, the best thing from that was being able to like just tap in and hone in on skills. Like because of the pandemic, I was able to actually, work on Photoshop skills, work on editing skills, work on camera skills. So I was actually like, since I'm not doing shit, I might as well, learn. So I think that was probably one of the best things that came out of it. If you're just looking at the bright side, was that people were able to actually like zone in, regardless of all the things that were going around us. People were able to just zone in, go into a different level with their task, with their skill, and it came out to, and that actually ended up being like a pandemic for niggas. Like, so it was just a huge turnaround for real. Like,
It was a pandemic for me. I didn't get no ban.
no,
Unemployment was like,
nah, unemployment is hoeing. They still hoeing.
it was like no money for you. Niggas is like, nigga, you ain't getting no chicken, nigga. What are you talking about? This shit for the bitches, nigga.
Hey yo,
Like, wait, nigga, they was like, nigga, you thought you was getting chicken?
No
Nigga, I
time.
seen my mans out in jet skis in Miami and all that. I'm like, damn, nigga, where my money at? They was like, no.
Yeah, we ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that at all.
Because these rich niggas was not throwing paper.
At all. And senior year was more of the same, or at least for the first
Man,
semester.
I'm about to go off, man. You motherfuckers that ain't wear your mask, that didn't care about CDC guidelines, didn't care about my mama, my grandmama, you niggas stole my senior year experience away from me, dog. And I'm not talking about niggas as in black people, cause my niggas, we did our thing. But you know who I'm talking to. I ain't even gonna go there. You know who I'm talking. You know
You
who
know
I'm
what I'm
talking.
talking about.
Billy Bob, Karen,
You cracker attackers.
you mid country motherfuckers. Y'all know what y'all did. Y'all took that away from me, man.
You hillbilly damn bone billies.
My man, I can't experience senior year at the greatest HBCU in the world because you motherfuckers ain't want to put y'all mask on.
Fuck Ohio.
Motherfuckers ain't want to put y'all mask on. Ain't like they ask y'all to do it all day, every day. Just when you go outside.
Fuck is
Just when you
Nebraska
went on a
doing?
quick store run. You can literally take that bitch off when you get out the store. You motherfuckers ain't want to put y'all mask on, man.
I'll slap a bitch from North Dakota. It's
I
only
couldn't
right.
have fun at my HBCU because you motherfuckers ain't want to put your fucking mask on.
New Hampshire getting stomped out.
Do you want me to tell you how I found out I couldn't like attend my school for the year?
I wish a nigga from Utah would say something to me.
My nigga, mind you, I got my hair done. I got a shape up. It's August 18th. We supposed to be no. It's August 12th. No, when was it? I whatever. It's August teens. I'm supposed to be going back to school
Augustine.
because I'm an RA. So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go back to school. I got a new assignment. I got a new residence. I'm like, yeah, it's lit. Then an email come through. Hey, um, if you didn't work during the summer, yeah, stay home. I'm like, well, what? Stay home? What do you mean stay home? Actually, no. I think it went first. No, I think the school went first. I think it was the school first saying, "Oh, yeah, we're not coming back on campus." Yeah, it was the school first.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
we're not coming back on campus for fall semester. You know, it's sad. It's sad that we had to do that. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. I'm like, all right. Well, we're not coming back on campus, but they still need RAs, so I still have my job. Then that's when that email came. Yeah, if you didn't work in the summer, please don't come back. You know,
Yeah,
we're
you
trying
don't, you
to.
don't need that chicken. You don't need that.
It was like we're trying to limit the spread of the COVID. COVID disease. So yeah, just stay your ass home and get no money. I literally went on my Instagram and went in the caption and said, "Did I just get fucking fired? I just got fired from my job. I just got laid the fuck off. I've never been fired in my life. Actually, I can't say fired because nobody fired me.
I was about to say,
I've
you can't say
never
that.
been laid off in my life. Every time I left a job, I left it on my own 2 feet because I chose not to. But because you dumb, crusty, ignorant motherfuckers didn't want to put your mask on. A nigga got lost. You know how much chicken I lost out on, my nigga? I lost out on 10 bands.
Fried and baked. Are we talking teams? Are we talking teams?
I lost out on 10 bands because motherfuckers didn't want to sit in the house, man. You know what 10 bands could do for a nigga like me?
Unforgettable.
But you know what? It's cool. Fuck it. I stayed in the crib. I did what I had to do. I did my classes here and there, even though I missed a lot of them through the sleep.
Oh
But
no.
I did what I had to do and I passed. But it was such a just shitty routine, man. It's literally I'm doing the same thing every single day. Every single day, excuse me. And it was just like I got tired after a while. I was like, oh, pause this shit real quick. One second. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Well, you'll pause the recording. Yeah, man. I mean, senior year was more of the same. Real talk, just more pandemic work. Wondering why we're doing work when there's literally crisis all around us. And there's literally people dropping like flies left and right. Like, why are we focusing on this curriculum? But as the good HBCU would always do, they didn't give a fuck. Like, who cares? Get to working. Like, you think this pandemic is supposed to be you know what I mean? Like, nah. But was finally able to get through it. You know, it's a long journey.
Very long.
I almost didn't think we was. I thought niggas was gonna drop out. I'm not gonna code you. February was looking real easy. I was like, you know what? And also the thing about when I had to go to Nigeria. That
Mm-hmm.
was a whole other topic, like a whole other situation. Because I only told probably like one teacher that I was going to Nigeria. I didn't think the rest of them really cared that much. I was like, I'll show up when I show up. But that joint was great over there, but it was also terrible because of the internet. The internet was so trash over there, bruh. Didn't give me any time of day. Just increased stress, all that jazz. Finally came back. And it's like held it down to the ground,
I'ma hold it down.
soil to the boil
Mm-hmm.
until we got that email, man. Until we got that congratulations, man. Until we got that, hey sir, it seems to me that you look to be a graduate, man. You know, yeah.
Class of 2021.
What is 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. This this is 21. This ain't 22.
This is 21.
This is definitely 21.
See, May 2nd, this wasn't 21, it was 22, for my birthday. But May 15th, 2021, it was 21 because we are SGJC, class of 21 students, man.
Dollars,
As I sip from
dollars.
my thermal,
Come on, man. You already know the deal,
you know,
yo.
everywhere I go, they see this, they know where I'm from. You know how I
Come
keep
on,
it.
man. It's some slight, you know what I mean? Some slight for real.
You know,
You know what I mean?
just some young black educated men.
Exactly. You know what I mean? I kind of wish I'd get more grab money from it. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I understand though. Pandemic niggas. You know what I mean? They kind of, getting in the way of everything. But we move with it.
Yeah.
Now I'm just really wondering what the hell I'm about to do with this degree. I'm not. Not gonna hold you.
But yeah, I'm literally scared every single day.
Yeah.
Um,
But one thing I have noticed and that people just have to stop doing. Please, please don't fucking ask me what am I doing next. Nigga, I don't know. I'm about to start charging niggas when they tell me, bruh.
don't
As soon as you ask me, yo, what are you doing next? Yo, that's $50 for the answer, G.
I don't
I,
know.
I like
I literally just want to exist. I don't just like
the thing is like
maybe
why are you
I'm
ask, it's like why are you asking me the day of? Like I literally just graduated within the hour. Like I just got off the field. like like literally that was one of the first questions my mom asked me. So what are you doing next? I'm like, yo, it's still today. Like my
just
graduation,
still today. You didn't
my
give me a week
graduation
or
still
nothing.
ain't finished. Like
Shit, you didn't even give me 6 months. Like if I
you
was on my ass for 6 months, then that's the difference. Like
didn't even give me a day. Like literally the same day she asking me, like, yo, can I get something to eat first? Like I ain't even eat today. Like I ain't even go out yet. Like I ain't even get the fit ready. I ain't even do none of that. And you asking me all these questions like out the gate, bro. Like obviously I'm not thinking of that. Obviously I'm in celebration mode. Obviously I'm not trying to think of no fucking work that I have to been doing for the past fucking how many years? 16 years, bro.
yeah,
16,
yeah,
17 years. Can I
hmm
take at least one damn break?
yeah. It's been
Like
nonstop, just constant.
just
17 years.
constant, just moving. Especially when you have to add in moving.
Hmm.
It's like, can I just get one break? On the day that this is supposed to be my special day, I'm supposed to
Hmm.
be congratulated on all the work that I've done up to this point to get this damn degree
Hmm.
that probably won't be worth shit but to wipe my ass with and to lay on the floor with when I'm in a homeless shelter. But the fact that I got this degree, just congratulate me. Just give me the money. Just give me the love. Even can't give me the money. Just give me the appreciation and leave me alone.
Congratulate you, King.
Thank you. I congratulate you too, my brother.
Thank you,
And just
King.
move on. Just move on. Give me an elbow pound, some bread if you got it, and just move on. Don't ask me questions. I'm not here trying to have conversations.
Yeah.
Like next person that'd be like, yo, what you got going on? What you doing after this? Crack. I'm gonna see what they say now.
Crack. Like yo,
Uh,
it's literally been what 2 days, 3 days? It's been 3 days.
3 days.
It's literally been 3 days, and it's just like I don't know. I'm a look, but
I'm about to
niggas,
look
like if this niggas gonna call back, you don't know.
whole
But I'm
time.
gonna look for sure. I'm gonna try to get my skills up as in the time being, but I don't know what them niggas got going on over there. Hey, bro.
Yeah, I'm just trying. You know what I mean?
Hey, when they call my name, I got the joint, but other than that, it's like literally me, like I just said, like for the next 2 weeks, I'm just gonna exist. I'm gonna just run errands and just do shit.
Yeah, I feel like everybody needs that time though. Like
Yeah.
just exist.
To be honest, I really want 6 months, but my money is dwindling. So it's like I'm
Yeah,
gonna give myself at least 2 to 3 weeks of just existing, and then it's like, all
yeah.
right, now back to grind mode. You know what I mean?
But it's just so trash. Like how we have to even only are limited to what a couple weeks of resting before it's back on the grind. We gotta get right on the grind. All for this green piece of paper that ain't worth. Damn, I'm tired of white people, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm about to just. It's just. I think every day is just a new reason to get mad at white people, bro. I think I really feel like that's just the case now. Like it's really even just the way that white people respond to me talking about white people just gets me mad. Like
Yeah, stop, bro.
I'm so serious though. Like I don't feel, and that's what something I even wanted to get off my chest. Just about how we're just on this big ass rock.
slaving away, trying to find a green dollar that's worth fiat. And I ain't talking about the car. And we just talk about, damn, white people really got us in this mess. And for
Yeah.
white people that are claiming to be allies, that are coming at us saying, we don't like when you use white people. We don't like when you're coming at white people. It offends us. How you think that makes me feel? Bitch, you think I care? Oppression, nigga. Like, I don't care, bro. You don't get to tell me, yo, I don't like how you're saying about white. Okay, man. Like what?
I hear you, King. You going off?
Nah,
I hear
bro.
you, King.
That joy just got me tired. Like how white people always saying we don't like how you coming at us. We don't like how you always saying white people doing this and that. If we're not talking about you, bro, shut up. It's really just that simple. Shut
Right.
up. Eat your mini wheats. Congratulate black people when you see them, and move on. Because if you know you helping us, why do you have to complain about us talking about white people?
True. That's true.
See, and this is supposed to be an episode about just college. Man, now I'm just making it a whole rant about white people just messing
Yeah.
everything up. Just messing everything up. Like, damn. Oh my gosh.
White people, the reason I had to go to college.
Like they really are. They're the reason they're the reason I had to make this we had to make this episode, bruh.
Yeah.
It's really white people. That we had to make this episode about all the pain that we had to go through just to
Yeah.
get this worthless piece of paper that probably don't mean nothing unless we had a master's to it.
True.
And even then, the jobs are still limited.
My grandfather just said it. He was like, "Oh yeah, you about to enter the rat race." I said, "What?" He's like, "That's what you call it after you got in college try to look for jobs. We call it the rat race." I said, "Well, fuck me. God damn it. I'm just, hey man.
Hey yo, man. And why
I
is it
understand.
even called the rat
Like,
race?
I don't
They
know,
calling
but
black people rats? I don't like that.
yeah,
I don't like that.
this nigga real woke hotep today.
Hey
But
yo.
yeah, man. And then now just growing up, like, and then after just going through this, I see why niggas be 30 in their parents' basement, bro.
Bruh,
I see
bruh.
why. I see why niggas be 30 in their parents' basement, bro. Cause shit is just like
I can't even
shit is
blame them.
crazy, bro.
It's
But also I do like how like we are the generation of people that saying, yo, fuck that job and give us more money. Like we
oh
are trying to
man.
change it. Like you feel me? Like, all right, we're not doing no more 5 day work weeks. Like that's out the window. Like we not about to fucking be slaving away for $8.75. Like we not doing that. Like nigga, pay us living wages, cause like the shit that we gotta go through just to survive, it's just too much. Fucking tiring, bro.
So tired.
Just
It's like
tired, bro.
and they just gotta wake up and do it all over again with things added on to it.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I'm glad you even said that you're glad that we're just in an era of people not really caring about the job responsibilities if it doesn't, seem suitable to the actual job. Like, don't be giving me extra job responsibilities that are not on these duties, bruh, because I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna do them. I'm loving that I'm seeing restaurants that are just empty and
Yeah.
it just has signs. Yeah, we don't got no workers. Yeah, of course you don't got no workers. Exactly. I'm glad you don't got no workers. So you can finally learn that corporate America ain't shit. White people. Let me stop.
Yeah.
You see the disease here, right?
Yeah.
In the heart of America.
This man is crazy.
I'm
He's
just
going
tired.
through it.
I
He is
am.
dangerous.
Nah, dude, you need to run away right now. You need to get away. Hey, yo. But nah, man, it's really just we just have to keep working. Just find something that's gonna hit for us and just keep milking it till we can't milk it anymore.
At the end of the day, man, I say regardless, this is just my advice to end off to everybody. Do what you love. Find your purpose and go towards it. No matter if it's money in it or not. If that's your purpose and that's your love, go towards it. Wake up every morning doing what you love. Because at the end of the day, a lot of this shit don't matter, bro. It really don't. What matters is what makes you happy and what you can go to sleep at night knowing that you did what you love. See, me, this is what I love to do. I love to talk. I love to be in front of a camera. I love just media. I don't care if I'll make 30,000 if I make $30,000 a year. I'm gonna make do with my $30,000. So, hey man, just do what you love, man. Do what you love. Do it.
That's really it. Do what you love. If you don't find what you love, crack right there.
Or just do what's best for you, really.
Or
Because
just do crack.
what I'm gonna do may not be good for you. What you
Well,
do may not be good for me. So just do what's best for you. But as long as you taking care of your people and you striving to be good and you're not poisoning this community here, you all right with me, King and Queen. You all right with me.
yeah, don't listen to anything, bro. Saying, bro, just do coke. If you just get out, just get it out the way, man. Just yeah, if it's seeming too hard, pipe right there, rock right there. Hey, man, mix that together, make some Franklin magic. You feel me? Yeah,
Franklin Saint special.
you know what I mean. If you're trying to get on your Wanda,
Okay,
you
we're gonna
feel
end this right here. We just this is going too far. We're gonna end this right here, man.
now let's actually get into the history of crack.
All right, and this is the Why Are We Here podcast graduation special. I am your host, AyeeXay, and that
Nah,
is
back in '84, man. It was,
oh
I
shit.
think it
All
was like
right,
late
man. Y'all
'70s,
be easy, man.
probably
Take care,
'78,
man. And we
something like
love
that.
you. Peace.
Feel
Goodbye.
me?